Good evening, my fellow exorcists, and welcome to the Lair of the Film Exorcist. Tonight, Cinema Witch and I will be reviewing Studio 666. Members of the rock band Foo Fighters move into a mansion to record their 10th album. Once in the house, singer Dave Grohl finds himself grappling with supernatural forces that threaten both the completion of the album and the band members' lives. Okay. Now, I've been reading reviews on this, and a lot of people were not happy. Well, a lot understand that it's supposed to be B-movie quality, and none of the people in Foo Fighters are actual actors other than the girl from the very beginning of the movie.
We need to do with that a lot of the times with bands that go into acting, they're not, it's gonna be cheesy.
Yeah, and we went into this not really expecting much. I wouldn't think anyone would, because it's a band movie. Not every movie is gonna be good. And, look at the Jay and Silent Bob movies, or Wayne's World, which turned into a TV series after the movie.
Wayne's World was originally a Saturday Night Live sketch.
Really?
Yes. It absolutely 100% was.
Well, my point is, these are stoner comedies and B-rated movies, which you'd expect at this point from people like Dave Grohl or Rob Zombie.
Yes.
Even with Rob Zombie, we've done the Halloween and the first two House of a Thousand Corpses movies on this channel before, and half of them are like camcorder filmed movies, sometimes with a big budget, but also they're just the creator's vision. It's not gonna go by the standards that every Hollywood movie needs to go by. Actually, also, this was Dave Grohl's movie that he wrote. Okay. He produced it, he wrote it, and he acted in it.
Oh, wow.
And also, you gotta think, a lot of people don't like it because they're so used to the bullshit acting that we see today that this is more realistic to the cheesy one-liners and one-off jokes that you see in, like, Star Wars or Indiana Jones.
I remember you felt a little mixed at the end.
Yeah, because there were some parts in this where you could say, that's why I said it's a B-quality movie, and it's a stoner comedy, because some of the ways the guys die are a bit, the studio quality, I guess you could say, wasn't what you'd expect. Like when Pat Schmier, the way he died, it was, you watch his head get run over, and I've never really seen someone's head actually get run over, so I don't know how it would look, but this kind of looked like a bit of bad CGI in a way.
You could also say, it kind of reminded me about how, a cartoon character would get run over, and honestly, I'm here for it. The tracks, over the face and shit.
I'm so used to the way people die in a movie being, better quality and, more easier to understand.
The drummer gets his head sliced off with a cymbal.
Okay, I can joke about that because that's supernatural strength, killing someone. Look at the Leprechaun movies, another, low-budget, comedy horror movie. They had a guy in when they did the movie in space where they had a tray squash his face like a pizza face.
Uh-huh.
Like this animated cartoon character I've seen before. I think at a certain Italian restaurant. I guess you could say he kind of looked like Miss Minutes. But yeah, that kind of stuff you can understand because that's funny. Watching a character have his head cut off by musical equipment. I also kind of liked when Rami and I think her name is Whitney Cummings, Samantha, when they got cut in half by that
Oh, that was so good.
the
She was
chainsaw.
just, like, hiding under the bed. Oh, I love that whole sequence.
And there was another really funny part in this, like the Lionel Richie cameo.
I've been listening to that song for like days now, and it like makes me smile every single time I think about it.
I literally just recently saw the Family Guy parody of that, where it was Putin who sang the song to Peter when he appears, and Lionel Richie's just going to his mailbox, grabbing the check that now is getting paid to him for that song.
Oh my god. The amount that you know about, like, Family Guy is, like, ridiculous. Like, I've never met somebody who knows as much about Family Guy as you do.
There's also another thing that we kind of missed in this. Remember the old guy that was helping the technical producer? That was John Carpenter.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Get out of here!
Rip Halt was John Carpenter.
Damn it!
Yeah, and also apparently John Carpenter and his son Cody were a part of the music in this. That's actually pretty cool. Like, the king of low budget horror movies, the one that started all this with the low budget slasher, is the one that is helping these guys create their own low budget slasher.
That is pretty cool. Also, John Carpenter did like the score for some of his own movies, so I mean, it makes it's in his wheelhouse, so it's not unheard of.
True. I also kind of love how this is just focused on Dave Grohl the entire time. Like, yeah, we got the bandmates, but this is his story, and I will say that the idea has been done before. Like, a lot of people were complaining that this is a mix of The Devil Made Me Do It, Evil Dead, and I guess you could say like the Blair Witch Project minus the camcorder.
Reminded me a little bit of like Jennifer's Body with like the satanic, rock and roll band.
Oh my god, do you know who the delivery guy was?
No.
Will Forte.
Will Forte? What'd he do?
He, have you ever seen The Hangover?
I have.
He was, the guy that drugs all of them.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
I know
he was also in Last Man on Earth. That kind of works for the low-budget comedy thing. Like, this entire movie, it's about writing music and, some might say it's about the hardships of trying to come up with a newer song when you've done pretty much everything. I mean, like, we get little sound bites of Everlong. I can't think of the other one. But yeah, I find it pretty cool they put two of their most well-known songs at the forefront of this movie.
I think it was the Best of You.
Oh yeah, it was. There was another one that was in the end credits, which I've listened to it recently, but I can't remember the song. But yeah, they're putting their two most famous songs at the forefront, and that's how you get more people to come watch your movie. Because
They're like, oh yeah, Foo Fighters, I've heard them before.
exactly, and that's the main reason why we came to see this, because now, to be honest, here I thought that was like based on a true story, but I didn't think it was gonna be like devil possession and this big parody of Evil Dead. But it kind of surprised me because, again, I thought this was just gonna be another true story documentary kind of movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I didn't think it was gonna be this whole big ghost story. But yeah, the joke about, oh, the devil in rock and roll was... I will admit, it's been done before, and it's like the whole big thing of rock and roll nowadays, and it plays off the whole stupid thing that the Catholic Church used to do to keep people away from that kind of music.
Yeah,
I found it funny.
Satanic Panic.
Yeah. I found it funny because at the end of the movie, we see Dave Grohl, and it's like, oh, that's not Dave Grohl anymore. That's the devil now taking over the world through music.
Yeah, right.
I mean, if that was it,
Solo career.
I would have loved it more, but they also had to bring in the other band at the very beginning of the movie, which kind of confused me a bit because I think they were trying to do what Scream did with the, we killed off the main character, so... But...
I think it was just like a background, just like a hint.
Yeah, but we knew nothing about them, so it didn't really make sense to kill them off. I expected it to be more like, oh, that's a new person, a part of the band, and everyone just dies in this movie. Like, this surprised me. That's what I'm trying to say. It, blew my expectations because I did not expect this to be just, the entire band dies and one survives.
I didn't expect the entire band to die either. I didn't think that they were gonna kill them off.
Yeah, honestly, I thought, at least the three of them were gonna survive, and then they bring out the demon vomit monster that turned out to be the satanic leader of the last band, and then the bringing back Barb and Jeff. But yeah, this was actually a really fun movie, despite what I actually had expected.
Oh yeah, I loved it with all sincerity, like lots of laughter, very good gags, silly B-movie antics. I love it. I do.
I just wish we could have heard more of their music in this.
They're mostly focusing on the track that the satanic track.
But yeah, I think it's time we rank this.
Okay, A+ for Jenny. I mean, so.
I'm giving it a B+ because, like I said, it is a really good movie, but also there are some things that they could have worked on a bit more, like that one kill that I mentioned previously, or some of the quality. But other than that, I love the movie. Honestly, I actually almost thought Samantha was gonna survive throughout the entire thing. I didn't think they were gonna pull whatever the hell his name is from The Shining. But yeah, B+ for me, A+ for cinema. So yeah, Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Click the little notification bell for more of our content. Cinema will definitely be back next week. Hopefully we can do the next Spider-Man movie or Turning Red, finally.
We'll see.
And have a great night, and stay away from the Necronomicon, because whether you're with your band or normal people, it's most likely that everyone's gonna end up dying sooner or later. Have a great night, guys.